Hello everyone, I'm Hilary Chin. Thank you all so much for coming and watching my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you how to toggle between your library and also your question in Kobotoolbox. Okay, many times you might want to archive your question, you might want to bring it into the library, you might have some questions that you store them in your library and you just want to drag them in your question space in order to easily design questions. It's not all the time that you want to really redesign questions or rewrite the same questions that you have been writing all through. And of course, in our work as data scientists, data analysts, and information managers, most times we repeat questions. Maybe a question that you asked in a previous form, you want to create another form, you might want to ask that same question. Sometimes when you keep writing that same question, it becomes boring. But of course, if you can play around your library and also around your question space, you can be able to just take that question, fit it in there, and you make life easy for you and also for those who are collecting those data. Please do make sure you stay put, share this video for us, and make sure you click the like button and also comment those things you want us to teach. Let's jump in there. Let me show you what I mean. So I want to show you how to move questions from your library, create questions in your library, keep them there, and show you how you can always bring back that question in your normal form. Okay, these are my forms. Let me go here to this project. These are my different projects. Remember, I want to focus on this demo project. Okay, and when I come to my form here, you are going to see, if we preview here, you see that this form has some questions. Okay, it has name, it has sex, it has level of education. So I want to add IDP status. But before I do that, I want to take you here. You see this part, library. I'll click there. Once you click into library, now you are inside library. Any question you create now will fall in this library. Okay, it will be kept in this library. So what you're going to do now is, remember, this is a question that I brought in through the XLS form. Okay, so right here, I'll come to new. And when I come to new, I can bring a template, I can do a collection, I can upload, but I want to do a question block. Okay, and then I'm going to ask status. I'll put select one. So IDP, want to see their IDP, or want to see whether they are hosts or whether they are returnees. Are you seeing here now? So here, it's very good. Anyway, for the sake of this question, I'll allow Kobotoolbox to give me an automatic um, style there. So right here now, you see that I have created my question. You see, this is the question here. If you can see, this is it here. Perfect. So now we have this question in our library called status. Okay, I can double click and you see the question here, status. Perfect. I'll go back to my project and I open this demo and I go to form. Okay, and then I go now to edit form. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? Remember that we have the first question is, second question is sex, the third one is level of education, this one is if order specified. So now I want to add the question from library to here. Okay, it's simple. I'll just go up here. You see this option, it says add from library, and I click. So once I click, you see this is my question that I created. This is it here. And then this is the other question that was always there when we went to library. So I'm going to come here and I click the expand details here. When I click expand details, I can see this other option of my question. Okay, you see, I can see this other option, acronym of organization, type of question, etc., etc. So it tells me every detail. So if I click this other one here, I can come now, take this question, you see, and I bring it here. You see, I'm bringing it here. Wow, you see, I have just brought the question here. So this is the question. Okay, and you might be asking, can I take a question and come to library? Yes, I can bring it back to my library here. Okay, it shows that you cannot remove question from here and bring it back to your library. Okay, because what you are removing from your library and bringing it here is what is already on in your library. It can never get out of your library. Okay, because you are duplicating the question. Part is coming to library and part is remaining there. You see, I've brought the second one. Let me delete the second one. So this is how you can toggle between the normal question and your library. If your library had a long list, You can search from here and you get the question, okay? This is very, very important for you to take note. So this is how we can toggle between our library and our normal question, and then you save. And then once you save now, you can come here to your view, preview to preview. And every time you preview your form, this preview platform helps to validate your form. Okay, form is valid, you see? So you can validate your form by previewing the form to ensure that nothing is wrong. Remember, we had name, sex, level of education. Now we have status because we took it from our library and brought it in our question, okay? In our normal form. So please do make sure to follow this strategy. It's very important. Thank you all so much. I hope this Kobotoolbox lesson was helpful, and I look forward to your comments and also your suggestions down below. And make sure to join our WhatsApp group down there in order to have updates on some of the new tools that we are teaching. And also please do well to send us an email if you need a personal training or a training for your organization. We have a team that can come there and do that for you while you sit on your comfort zone. Thank you all so much and stay blessed.